Welcome to Undercover Info. Today, we're unlocking the secrets of one of the world's most powerful and mysterious empires, ancient Egypt. For over 3,000 years, the civilization shaped history with its mighty pharaohs, monumental pyramids, and hidden knowledge that still fascinates us today. The gift of the Nile. Egypt is surrounded by desert, harsh, dry, and nearly impossible to survive in. But cutting through this barren land is the Nile River, stretching over 4,000 miles, bringing life to everything around it. Each year, the Nile flooded its banks, leaving behind rich black soil. This fertile land allowed Egyptians to grow wheat, barley, flax, and papyrus. With steady food supplies, the population grew, cities flourished, and Egypt became one of the world's first great civilizations. The Nile wasn't just about farming. It was the main highway of the ancient world, carrying goods, people, and ideas. From gold from Nubia to grain shipments to the Mediterranean, the river turned Egypt into a powerful trading empire. Pharaohs and power. At the top stood the pharaohs, rulers who were seen not just as kings, but as gods on earth. They commanded armies, built temples, and ordered the construction of monuments that still stand thousands of years later. Names like Cleopatra, Ramses the Great, and Tutankhamun remain legends to this day. The pharaoh was seen as a link between humans and the gods. To the Egyptian people, he was a divine ruler responsible for keeping order, controlling the floods of the Nile, and ensuring prosperity. His word was law, and his authority stretched from the throne to the temples, and even into the afterlife. Pharaohs demonstrated their power through massive building projects. From the Great Pyramid of Khufu to the grand temples of Karnak and Luxor and the colossal statues of Ramses the Great, these monuments weren't just architecture. They were propaganda carved in stone, reminding everyone of their divine power. Some pharaohs became legends. Tutankhamun, the boy king whose tomb was found almost untouched. Hatshepsut, the powerful queen who ruled as pharaoh. Ramses II, a warrior and builder who reigned for 66 years. And Cleopatra, whose political skill and alliances shook the ancient world. Each left a legacy of power, ambition, and mystery. Even in death, pharaohs clung to power. They built elaborate tombs, filled with treasures and protected by curses, to ensure their rule continued in the afterlife. The pyramids. The pyramids of Giza are among the greatest wonders ever built. Constructed with millions of stones, each weighing tons, their precision continues to baffle scientists. Were they built with ingenious engineering, or is there more to the story? The pyramids weren't just tombs, they were designed as stairways to the heavens. Pharaohs believed they would ascend to the gods after death, and the pyramids, filled with treasures, rituals, and hidden chambers, were their gateways to eternity. Some researchers say the pyramids are aligned with the stars of Orion's belt, raising questions about whether they were more than just tombs. Were they observatories, power stations, or perhaps something we've yet to understand? Knowledge and achievements. The Egyptians gave us hieroglyphic writing, a system of hundreds of symbols that recorded history, religion, and science, written on papyrus. The first kind of paper, these records preserved their knowledge for thousands of years. They were also pioneers in medicine. Egyptian doctors could set broken bones, stitch wounds, and even perform basic surgery. They used natural remedies, like honey for infections, that modern science later proved effective. To build the pyramids and temples, Egyptians mastered mathematics and engineering. They understood geometry, used measurement systems, and aligned monuments with the stars. Their precision still amazes modern engineers today. Beyond monuments, Egypt shaped daily life. They invented toothpaste, cosmetics, wigs, calendars, irrigation systems, and ships for trade along the Nile. Their legacy proves that human curiosity and innovation can truly stand the test of time. Beliefs and afterlife. Religion was central to their lives. Egyptians worshiped gods like Ra, Osiris, and Isis, believing in a rich afterlife. This belief inspired the practice of mummification, preserving bodies for eternity. To them, death wasn't the end, it was just the beginning of another journey. Tombs were filled with treasures, food, and even furniture, everything needed for eternity. The more powerful the person, the grander their tomb. They even created a guidebook for the dead, the Book of the Dead, filled with spells, prayers, and instructions to help the soul pass every trial on its way to eternal life. For the ancient Egyptians, life on earth was only a small chapter. True existence began in the afterlife. Their beliefs, rituals, and monuments remind us of a culture obsessed not just with living, but with living forever. From the gift of the Nile to the wonders of the pyramids, the story of ancient Egypt is one of power, mystery, and timeless achievement. And even today, many of their secrets remain buried beneath the sands. If you enjoyed this dive into history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another mystery on Undercover Info. Until next time, stay curious.